Imagine you are in the middle of speaking. You are calm, articulate, expressing a thought that matters to you, and suddenly someone cuts you off. They do not hesitate. They do not acknowledge you. They simply take control of the conversation. In that instant, something shifts inside your body. Your pulse tightens. Your mind speeds up. The instinct is immediate. Speak louder, speak faster, fight to regain your space. But this instinct is not strength. It is ego reacting to ego. The Stoic understands that the moment you react emotionally, you surrender control. Real power is not found in raising your voice. It is found in mastering it. Most people try to overpower interruptions with more noise. They compete for airtime as if volume equals authority. But when two people fight to be heard, both appear insecure. Stoicism teaches something different. When someone talks over you, the interruption is not the real problem. Your reaction is. Epictetus taught that we cannot control what others do, only how we respond. If you allow someone's lack of discipline to disturb your internal state, you have handed them power. But if you remain composed, you shift the entire psychological frame of the interaction. One of the most powerful responses is calm permission. When interrupted, you stop immediately and say, "Go ahead, I'll wait." This is not submission, it is controlled dominance. The interrupter expects resistance. They expect competition. When you remove that tension and calmly yield the floor, you create psychological weight. You are signaling security. You are demonstrating that your thoughts do not need to rush. Often, the person who interrupted will stumble, because without resistance, their momentum collapses. Another powerful approach is structured fairness. You pause, maintain eye contact, and say, "Please finish your thought, then I will continue mine." There is no aggression in this sentence. It is measured. It appeals to order. Stoicism values justice and balance. By calmly defining the sequence of speech, you subtly position yourself as the most rational person in the room. Rational presence commands respect more than emotional intensity ever could. Sometimes, the strongest response is silence. When interrupted, you simply stop speaking and look at them without irritation. No sigh, no visible frustration, just stillness. Most people interrupt because they expect reaction. When they receive none, they feel exposed. After they finish, you wait one deliberate second and say, "As I was saying," and continue exactly where you left off. This communicates something profound. You were not shaken. You were not displaced. You are steady. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself that external chaos cannot disturb an ordered mind unless it is invited in. Silence is the refusal to extend that invitation. If someone repeatedly interrupts you, you may calmly ask, "Are you interrupting because you thought I was finished?" Delivered with genuine curiosity, not sarcasm, this forces awareness. Many interruptions are impulsive. When you bring attention to the behavior, you activate the other person's rational mind. Stoicism is about conscious action over impulse. This question creates that shift. There are moments that require firmer boundaries. In those situations, you can say calmly, "I wasn't quite done." No anger, no apology, just a simple statement of fact. The Stoic does not beg for space. He states reality plainly and stands in it. Emotional control does not mean passivity, it means measured engagement. Another refined tactic is strategic yielding. You might say, "You seem passionate about this. Go ahead." By labeling their emotional intensity calmly, you subtly frame yourself as the composed observer. Often, once fully given the floor, the interrupter loses energy. Interruption thrives on friction. When friction disappears, so does the thrill. But understand this clearly. These phrases are not weapons for humiliation, they are shields for your dignity. The goal is not to win arguments, it is to protect your internal order. The loudest person in the room rarely commands the most respect. The calmest person usually does. When you speak less but with intention, your words carry gravity. When you refuse to compete for attention, attention gravitates toward you. The world is full of noise. People rush to fill silence because silence forces reflection. Do not join that rush. Become comfortable with pauses. Become comfortable with stillness. When someone talks over you, remember that composure is a higher form of strength than dominance. You are not there to win a shouting match. You are there to maintain self-command. Over time, something changes. You no longer need to demand respect. Your steadiness commands it. Your restraint distinguishes you. Your silence becomes powerful because it is chosen, not forced. Stand firm. Speak with intention. Pause without fear. And remember, the one who controls his tongue controls his world. If this message resonated with you, comment the word composure below. And if you want deeper Stoic training and structured guidance, join our membership. There is the link in the description.